think the concept was always there pre the age of 14, but when I got to 14, my mum was like, listen, I'm gonna buy you some decks with the idea that it will keep me off the streets and out of trouble. But it was sort of like, I suppose it was in one point it did because I was always in the house behind the decks, but at the other point I was all running around the streets doing pirate radio stations and illegal parties and people were, I was going to say I was breaking into flats, but I wasn't. People were breaking into flats and stealing electricity and putting on all these mad little sort of parties in the estates. So yeah, so for the age of 14 effectively is when I managed to get two turntables, the Tandy mixer, and start that craft then. And then with that, also, as I said, came the pirate radio stations. And I think that started when putting together mixtapes, literally, of pretend sessions. And then you'd pass them around your friends and they'd go around and they'd circulate and that become your calling card. And people are, oh, I've got your tape, we love the music. And one of the defining things then as well was now you can go on to Beatport and like, I've got to play a drum and bass set. I want a chart from Andy C and then play drum and bass. Or I'm going to play techno. And then it was about your music. People were turned on to your music because you're the only one who had it. You're the only one who had that white label. So you got a reputation of if you want to hear that specific style of music or specific tracks, they have to go to you. So you were booked because of that. It was weird because in those days you'd probably be maybe the only DJ in your city or two DJs in your city who had equipment or had records. So of course people, would, right, we're going to throw a party. We need to come. You need to bring your stuff and you can play. Nowadays, in your street, there's probably 20 DJs in one street, you know. So yeah, gone is that exclusivity that happened at the time, which allowed you to, as I said, grow up, go up the ladder, grow up the ranks, and progress to the next stages, really.